Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Invisible Ink. As you can see, we are back on the agent selection screen. It turns out, I figured out what was wrong with Olivia. It turns out that there's some bug with the expansion pack, which caused these last four agents, who were the ones added in the expansion pack, to the first time you start a game with them, not get any of their cool new equipment. Now, I've played with Olivia before, and it was fine, so I assume this is another one of those things that is tied to the computer that you're on and doesn't make it all the way up to Steam's Cloud Sync stuff. So, what I'm going to do is start another game with the same set of agents and go do Mission 1 again. You have two options about how you treat this. You can say, oh gosh, we had an episode of a playthrough and he didn't finish that playthrough because there was a bug and it's just crummy and gross. Or you can say, great, we got a bonus episode, a really exciting first mission in this playthrough that was just sort of an exhibition match. I'm going to go ahead and call this Game 5, 6, I guess. Game 6, 5 was last one, Episode 1, and we'll just call that last one Episode 0. There you go. It doesn't count, but it's still canon. Still, it happened, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Jeez, why do you listen to me? Alright, so this time, she does indeed have this thing, which should be giving us power from KOing guards. That was one thing I remarked. That was what made me realize she didn't, like, have the crybaby, was I was like, I KO'd a guard, and, I hadn't been getting power for KOing guards, I realized. And I was like, wait a minute, she doesn't have the crybaby either. Like, it was just totally messed up. But okay. Now we have both of those things. Sharp has his thing. It's all good. And we can get started. So, we're clearly putting Sharp here to grab the power. And we're putting Olivia here. And you know what? Let's just open the door. Be reckless. Hey, a camera. That's fine. Tells me a lot about what is in this room. Don't really want to go into this room right now. You never know where a guard might be. Oh, hello. Where a guard might be headed. And, there's no particular rush. I'll have a great overview of what's going on in this room, and I can adjust to any guard patrols. Alright, didn't even hear anyone. That's good news. Does that mean we should sprint? I think the answer to that is no, but it's a question worth asking. Oof. That's why I went here instead of here, because there could have been a camera there. Alright, well this is a good camera to take right now, I think. Suppose that we opened this door without peeking. I think we'd be alright. Yeah. Boy, we are exploring fast for agents with just 8 AP. Let's grab this camera. Great, and it tells us that there is nothing of interest down here. I don't much need this power. We should have plenty. And I don't mind wasting half an action point on picking this up next turn instead of wasting 4 power on picking it up this turn. Get the thing. Alright. It's actually 1.5 action points now because I did that. Because I was thinking I'll be leaving 1 agent in front of the door, I thought. Actually, I've changed my mind and I'm going to waste 2.5 action points. Because I really want to have someone peeking through the door while it's open. Since that can no longer be Sharp, what I wanted to do was put him here, open the door, peek, close the door, but I forgot the power, and I really did want that. So now that he's there, Olivia has to be the one who's up, and that means she can't be at the safe. We're going to waste 2.5 action points compared to the ideal. Oh well. There's a guard up there. 2 guards crossing the room up in that area. That's definitely worth knowing. camera up there, but kind of looks like you might not be able to see. Yeah. Alright. This room looks like there might be nothing in it. Nope, it's the executive terminal room. I guess I should have noticed this stuff. Am I comfortable ending my turn here? I don't think so. There could be a guard walking through this area that we didn't see. So I'll just end here, get a little bit better peek around this corner. Grab this stuff. Grab, please. And probably head up this direction is my thinking. Yeah, great. I'm glad there's a safe here. So we'll probably end up spending a little power on getting these quickly because, well, we don't know. We might be coming back through this room, but we might not. So, I don't know. Probably worth spending the power to grab them now while we're in the area. Whoa. The other guard who was moving through here doesn't seem to have done his move. So they're on some weird, like, desynchronized schedule, I think. So let's pick this up. Anyway, it means these guards are in... They're behaving strangely. Hello. You look like a stationary guard. Okay. If I walk in here, or even just open the door, he will see that. And then I could KO him. Like, that's the thing I could do. Is that my best plan? Dunno. Let's take Sharp's turn first. Didn't hear any guards up here. So I'll grab this and sprint. Okay. Shouldn't... Well, there could be stationary guards, I guess. You'd think they'd have heard me by now, but maybe not. Okay, good. And definitely there's no guard here. They would have heard me, and I know there's no camera, so let's go.
Terminal. I bet they're writing gripping TPS reports on
that. Now, with regards to this guy, he definitely would get here, right? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, yes. Yeah, and these areas are in his direct line of sight, so there's no way into this room without alerting this guy. Other than, ta-da, waiting for this to trigger. So we could maybe have Alex delay for a little while. I don't know why I call him Alex. Like, at least Dr. Shu, like, his name is awkward and long, and makes sense to call him Tony instead, something a little more familiar to my anglicized tongue. But Sharp is like a fine name. It's easier to say than Alex. I don't know why I call him Alex, but that's just sort of tempting to me. Anyway, we could have him run distraction, or we could just open this door, knock this guy out, and just sort of play a little bit crazy. And I think I want to do that. He's going to be a bit of a wild card once the alarm or the patrols change anyway. And I just like, yeah. Oh, peek. There's no camera. All right. I don't know. I want to get this guy. I want to get into this room so I could see what was. I wanted to open the. I wanted to get his money, and I didn't want to have to wait until the alarm thing made them change patrols, and then it was all hard and confusing. I don't know. Maybe it's an undisciplined play to knock him out instead of doing the slower, safer thing. But it felt good, and we got some power. Great. So let's do this. Drag this guy here. And if we can get to here, that would be nice, because it's a good peak to get, but we can't. I don't think we are ready right now to trigger this. Because Olivia is in a somewhat compromising position, you might say. I if the guard patrols change and someone decides to walk in here, she would be pretty unhappy. So probably wait a turn to do that. We can drop this guy and get a peek at least. So he wants to go to there, but he like fights with someone else who comes through this door, I guess. Yeah. Why does she think she... Oh, she thinks she can't go through there because there might be a solid wall. Okay. So he goes through here. This guy goes there. So this is good cover. I'm gonna leave this guy behind now, I think. Kind of wanted to peek through that door, but on reflection, peeking through this door is fine too. Ah, and a camera I can use to find out what is in here that's important. Not a lot, but not nothing. It just occurred to me that I was counting on them having the same patrol paths. So I guess I'm still not doing this. Okay, well, Sharp is going the slow way, that's for sure. Let's observe both of these guys. Oh, that one's leaving. Oh, this door's gonna be clean next turn. Great. And peek again. Not that the second peek matters, but we had an extra AP, and then this way I can be sure that I'm peeking. As opposed to just having peeked a little while ago. Alright, so here's a good time to grab this guy's stuff. It's also, I think, useful to sprint tap him to here. Make him... Well, one, he would miss the changing of the patrol here. I don't know if that's important. I think where he is fine. I don't want him wandering anywhere scarier.
Did you hear that?
Great. Now, please grab this. And get going.
Great. When you activated that terminal, it sent out an automated message to change up the guard duty.
Now that'll get
For
this
new
guy's
patrol
attention.
patterns.
This sprint, I think, will get his attention.
Did you hear that?
Which is, like, not great, but not awful. What is 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So he can get to here. That's where he should be, right here. Which means we can just duck around. And that'll be fine. This guy will be sort of out of commission for a little while. Almost ended the turn there. That would have been a pretty dumb play. Let's grab this. Oh, this little wall there. I didn't notice. Okay. Well, let's hang out here, I guess. This guy is about to wake up, which I'm not very happy about. Another one of those things you just can't really do much about, though. You know what? Let's go here. No one's gonna take... This is a possible route. Oh, of course they could take that route. They might want to get... I keep forgetting they can't go through this door. Alright, that was a very bad play. I deserve to be punished for that. There's only one guard left, but I don't know where he is. Turns out he's up here,
Now we
though.
got nothing.
I heard him up here separate from the guy who's chasing down Sharp. So, turns out Olivia sort of has free reign of the place if she wants. She can get the attention of both of these two guards to get them out of Sharp's hair.
What was that? Investigate or something?
I hate reactive Myomer. Shock Trap 1 is like alright. Definitely could be useful. Volt Disruptor 1, I don't mind Neural Disruptors really. Sorry, I think I bumped the mic there. Well, I know I did, I just don't know if you guys heard it. Yeah, I think I'll pass on all that stuff. Let's check for cameras. I could have just opened the door from here, but if there had been a camera that had seen me, I would have been sad about it, so I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there could be a camera here that would see me, but if if I'd done a little bit of math, I would have realized that a camera there doesn't see me. So, okay, reasonably, yeah, I'm quite sure they can't make it through this like serpentine room in one turn. So we'll have time to get into cover. And as I, yeah, that guy's there, but he's now looking at that square. That's fine. Go ahead and do that. We could knock him out, but I would rather, well, why does he not see any further? Oh, he's staring at tall cover. All right. What I was trying to find out was whether this is a safe place to hide. And the answer is all three of these guards will not see that square. That does not actually answer the question of whether it's safe to hide there, though. We know there's one more guard up here who could be doing something a bit funny. But I think he ended his turn fairly far up here. I don't think he's going to be able to get all the way to like this. So I'm going to go ahead and can I end my turn here? Yeah. Yeah, no one's going to look at that. Sure feels scary, but it's fine. I wonder if that was noisy for you guys. I really have no idea how this like new headset, like what it can tolerate. I just like bumped my head, which I didn't even hit the mic. I hit like the bridge, the thing that goes over your head when you're wearing headphones, like the sort of round arc part of it. Actually, go ahead and ambush though, just in case someone does get you. I don't know. So hopefully something like that doesn't make very disruptive things happen. But if it does, that's very sad, and I'm sorry. Okay, so let's resolve Olivia first. She should be out of hearing range at this point. So she can... oh, there's the exit. Well, fine. She's a bit out of commission then, I guess. It's her job just to keep these guys busy while Sharp does all the real work. This is just the alarm tracker? Can she also... no, this guy is seen only by Sharp. Ugh, I was hoping we'd find at least the power supply to let Sharp through, but it looks like it's up here. Well, we could do a few things. We could sprint by that guy and knock him out. That involves, you know, these, of course. Or we could try a more subtle approach, like going through here. But, that's going to be pretty slow, I think. Or this is safe we can get at least. I think it's saving us several turns to come up here. So I'm going to go ahead and just be bold. Boy, this is costing us 2 turns. 1 to go through here and advance the alarm tracker. 1 to KO this guy. And it's making the guard, this guard become alert later, right? How far can... oh, it makes this guy become alert too, because he'll hear the noise come up here. Yeah, I don't want to do that. What I want to do is just see what these guys are up to. Choose a less disruptive approach, which is just going through here. It's not too bad. Next turn we can maybe sprint up this way. Maybe not sprint, I'm not sure. What will be the best approach? And Olivia can continue to make life difficult for these other two. That's fine. Yeah, seems like as good as we're gonna do.
I'm investigating. Guess it was nothing. We're checking things
Now,
out.
the other thing, actually, is that this guard, the one who was up here, I think both the guards in this room are guards that we haven't had a chance to steal from. No, I think we got one of them. Because one of them is the one that Olivia stole from when he was just standing around up here, I think. Alright, yeah, we're just going to sprint across. They'll come investigate, like, this room, but they won't make it all the way up here. Unless there's a camera right here. Worth thinking about. Okay, so this guy's... Where's he going? Yeah, don't do that. I forgot to sprint before I did that. Gross. Well, crybabies are noisy as hell. So we will just get their attention to here, I guess. Just put it right at your feet. Make a ton of noise. And hang out right up here. I should have done that after sprinting with Sharp if I was going to sprint. So I guess that means I'm not. Pretty sure it's safe to be here. If it's not, I can duck behind this cover and get away. Oops, jeez. It's so easy to bonk the headset. But I don't know. That's one of the prices that I'm paying now of using a desktop instead of a MacBook. Is that
just a little twitches.
Like I have to get an external mic, where before it like came built in and it was pretty nice, but there were just limitations of the platform. Like a lot of stuff I couldn't run either because it was a Mac or because it was a laptop, and now like it's a desktop and doesn't help me being an idiot though, does it? Alright, well let's just grab that. No one can get up here this turn, so it's not a huge problem, but it is a bit of a nuisance. How can I continue to annoy these guys? Let's just put a crybaby right here. I don't even need to do that. I can just sprint tap to there. Nope, already peaked. Okay, well. The only one we actually need to distract is the alert guy anyway. So let's just get his attention like that. And then hide around the corner. Alright. Very good. Sharp, see what you can do. Olivia has given you all the cover you should need, I think. That's my opinion. Could be cameras around this corner too. Yep. Now's the time to spend all the power we've been saving. Actually, you know what? We're gonna have to pass through this room on the way back, so maybe we can afford to put off hacking that. How many? There should still be a server terminal, right? Or no? Alright, well, so much for the way back. At any rate, we can avoid using up 2 golems on that this turn. What's this guy up to? Investigating there. Perfect. Keep it up. This guy's leaving. Still don't know where he's headed, really. This guy's patrol path is completely innocuous, but he hasn't been searched. It would be nice to get back to him and either KO him or steal from him. May or may not be able to do that. Doesn't look like Olivia's likely to get down there, but maybe Sharp will. Boy, where is the guard who was dispatched to check out this camera? I thought it was one of these guys who was sent, but maybe not. Maybe it was this guy and we just distracted him again. I don't know. Am I willing to sprint here? Yeah, gets me a little bit further. Not super meaningful, but should help. Let me get a peek before I head in here. Yeah, there's no one there. Alright. No one heard that or anything. Alright, what are these guys up to? Should've sprinted. Alright. That guy's going up there. No one's looking at this. I think we're fine to just go there. Ambush in case someone's coming to get you, but they're not. Where the hell is the 4th guard? It's very strange. Did he just go up in here and never come back and I didn't notice? Let's keep this guy busy. Pretty sure he won't see me here. I guess I'm not super sure, am I? I don't know what they're... how far behind them they look when they're investigating Wild Alert. That didn't occur to me. We could KO him, keep him down, but now is a really bad time to add a guard to the level. We could do something with a Crybaby. Toss it like here, basically. I'm sure he doesn't look that far behind him. We would have to then steal it back from him, but I think we could do that all right. Yeah, let's go for it. Play it safe. Alright, a bit of a careless way to do that. Why is it not centering on Sharp? Alright, moving on. And next turn we can pick this up. Oh, it's gonna cost us a bit anyway. Oh, the last guard just went through here, so he's patrolling
We're checking things out.
in this room. Okay, I'm not so happy with that guard. I was planning to use this area to hide from this guy, but now that's not looking so safe. What's he doing? He's going there. He's going to here, but he's going this way? That's very strange. It tells me this guy must be, like, standing right here or something? Somehow blocking the path that goes this way. This is shorter to go this way, right? So, from here, he's going 1.5, 2, 4, 5, 6. Whereas he could go 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5. Yeah. So this guy must end his turn in this area. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Like, there's no way for that to happen, though. I'm very confused. We're gonna have to knock this guy out because I don't understand what's happening. And I can't place safely in a way that is... Oh! I was thinking, these firewalls are about to go up, and therefore I'll need to hack this thing again. But that wasn't the action that was going to happen at 3. It was a new guard. So we actually... Yeah, this is free. It doesn't cost something. I briefly thought it did. So this is a guard who... we have not stolen from. And so is this. Wish I had Anarchy, but I think that... I think Sharp can handle this. Confirmed. That guy's going down there. Down he goes. Grab his money. Would have liked to not have to do that, but you know, money is money. Oops. Drop the guard, not the security guard. And will you confirm where this guy is going? He goes to up here. It's going to be a bit of a journey to grab his money, but I think we can do it. Just got to keep an eye on this guy in the meantime. And this guy. And of course, our alarm level is advancing precipitously. Are you kidding me? What a jerk. Wow.
Damn it, they got away.
Now, how far can you go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could get to here. Wait, why does it not tell me how far? Is it 6 tile? I thought it said 8. 8? Why does this... It doesn't show me the tiles I can't see? Are you... Fine, I'll peek. So this he wouldn't hear, but this he would. So, the thing is, right at this moment, we cannot afford to KO another guard. Or, well, we can't KO this guard because we don't have a weapon right now. But I can get his attention somewhere more innocuous. Say, here. Yeah, I like here. Because from here I can get his attention into one of these 2 squares next turn by walking there. So what we're going to do, toss the Crybaby, activate it. That gets him investigating here instead of here. And then hopefully we can deal with him after that. Why is it not center on sharp anymore when I select him with tab? Alright, I don't want to leave this guy out in the open to be seen by this other guard. So I think we're going to drag him as far back as here, and then go the rest of the way. Without him. Yeah. We're not going to go now. I do want to keep him pinned long enough that I can get out of here without having to deal with him. We're about to add another new guard as well, which is awful. Mission 1 is rough. Really is. If I weren't so greedy as... What? He just completely... Oh my god. He doesn't care about the Crybaby because he saw an agent. Well, yeah, I guess that's a thing that I speculated in the previous playthrough, is that maybe the guards care more about a thing they saw than a thing they heard. Or in particular, an agent they saw. You can distract them with noise from having seen a door open or something, but apparently you can't distract them with noise from having seen an agent. I don't know. I've seen that happen before. I don't know why it didn't happen this time. Well, so here's the thing, though. Like, we can just leave with Olivia right now. We could just take off. We're in the teleporter. We also could let him KO us, and then when Sharp gets here, we can just take off. And Olivia will be still in the teleporter. I don't know which of those is a better plan. One advantage of leaving now is that then if Sharp gets KO'd, we can still continue with the game. I don't know how important that really is. A game without Sharp is a game not worth playing. Let's see, this guy gets to... Hang on. Before you go, this guy gets to here? Yeah. So... we want to end our turn, like, right here. Steal from him and then go. I can't end here because he would see me, idiot. But here would be alright. Yeah. Okay. I think it's better to leave... I'm going to try dragging the guard and see what happens. I don't think you get to take him with you. But, you know, if that guard is just somehow whisked away into Fantasyland, that would be nice. Okay. I'm going to still try to get this guy's money. Maybe it's reckless, but that's what I'm gonna do. No one's gonna hear me if I sprint, except this guy who's gonna be knocked out. This guy who's already knocked out doesn't matter, so I'll just take it. The free action points. And now it's a solo mission where Sharp tries to get out safely. The door's open. No, not the door's open. There was a guy there. I didn't think there was. We're in a bit of trouble now. Pardon me. Still a little bit sick. I was coughing there, but I think I figured out how to use my mute and I avoided it. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to learn how to edit videos on this computer now too. So this guy's obviously a problem. Don't know what we're gonna do about that. Boy, this is not going great. I didn't know there was another guard in that area.
We're checking things out. Hey, investigate.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna see me there. We're in real trouble because we don't have a weapon right now. Yeah, Sharp is toast. Too greedy. Getting this guy's money. I don't know. Maybe that's just a consequence of it being the first mission. And like in an advanced mission further on, I would be more attached to the playthrough. I don't know. You know what? We're about to lose Sharp. Let's not do that. Let's rewind. Let's still go after this guy's money, but do it a little bit more cautiously. I still don't want his body or anything. I just want to, like, know what is going on up here. Ah, this is the new guy! Oh dear. Well, where is he going? I don't even know. We could still end up getting caught, honestly. I just have to randomly pick a side and hope. He also might not go in either of these directions. Maybe he's going up here. There's a pretty large area up there. I'm gonna declare there's slightly more space up here, so if he chooses randomly, he's more likely to go that way than this way. So I'll hide out over here. Hope for the best. Ah! Okay, sure. Where are you headed? Up there? Sure. Go ahead, be my guest. Okay, this guy's gonna be not really an issue. Okay, sure. Yeah, more guards up there, alright. Definitely making me nervous. Okay, so this guy is gonna, like, I don't know. He's gonna hunt on his current square this turn. And then hopefully we won't have to care about him anymore. I need to know... This guy... Say I went here. First of all, I think that he would notice that, which is maybe not great, but maybe not bad either. If he notices me like here, and I'm back here, that's fine, right? I could also come here and try to observe him and see where he's going, and avoid that path. But I kind of want to get back here. And having him notice me here is, like, kind of okay.
What was that?
Because if he investigates that square, he's not, like, coming down here, right? It means he's in a known safe place with respect to, like, getting through this way next turn. So I think I like that plan. that guy's, yeah.
This
Oh
can't
my
be it.
gosh, where is this guy looking? Okay, yeah, they're gonna come investigate me now, but it's,
Hey, investigating.
that guy is going to. This guy is looking northwest from, like, here? That's fine. Yeah, the thing is, we're gonna have a tough time with, like, predicting where these guys are going, because I just don't have enough AP to observe them all every turn. So what I'm going to do is just hide out down here, where we're pretty safe from most things and can ambush against anything that happens to get through, and just blaze through this red door next turn, hoping no one is, well, we'll get to see if anyone's in that area.
Around.
Right now, I hope there's no one who's going to be there.
This can be area.
Next turn, we'll know whether there's
Investigating
anyone
area.
there.
We're investigating the scene.
2 guards watching that area. If I open the door, this one will see it, but this one won't. Where are they going? Actually, he might even be watching that square. They're all, like, about to leave, though. I think it's fine to just let it go, hang out for one more turn. Yeah.
Looking around.
Investigating area.
Whoa! Okay, that's not something I'm happy with. Where are you going, little guy? You know what? I don't care. We're gonna go around you the long way. Here, and then here's 4, 3, 2, 1. We just barely get through this door.
What was that?
Oh, we get a bit further,
Investigating.
I guess. But I only want to get as far as this because then I can stay hidden. Next turn we can finally make our break for it. Oh, got someone.
We're checking things out.
Fortunately, just one. And, run!
Hey, investigating.
Investigating.
Run like crazy. Alright. I think that was a reasonable use of a rewind. Definitely, like, not a UI issue. This was a poor plan that I made that I had to pay for. That was my responsibility, I should say.
Looking around.
But I don't mind using rewinds. If I never wanted to use one, I'd be on a difficulty setting that doesn't allow it. I don't mind using them when it seems like the situation is otherwise unsalvageable and it's interesting to use the rewind anyway. Okay. Great. Well, we're out. Oh. Can I pick this up and still get out? I can. I'm surprised nobody took it.
Investigating.
I thought we might have lost this. See you guys. Okay, so
That
we got
executive had a very interesting list of contacts.
we got everything that was
Sure, they
useful
won't
on
miss
that mission. And didn't spend any money, like a perfect outcome. And that's important on these early missions because you need to invest a ton in your agents, you know, especially their speed and maybe their anarchy early on, to get to start to ramp up to the point where you can get 100% on missions relatively safely, whereas this was clearly an unsafe way to do it. So anyway, we're done with episode 1. Hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as you enjoyed episode 0. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.